Another anvil is close. Do you feel it?
Gates are locked, and the fires remain.
You'll wait like the others. Nobody gets in or out right now.
But we are citizens of Bethesda! We only left to collect some herbs!
Please, you must let us in.
The orders stand. No one in or out.
What's going on?
As I told the others, the gates to the city are closed. Move along.
What? Why?
We suspect an imminent surge of wraiths. If you don't want to get killed, you should leave. The Enlightened at the estate were supposed to do something about it, but the fires are still not lit.
What fires?
The Enlightened have beacons. Fires that attract wraiths away from the city. But as long as that's not done, the wraiths will be attracted by the gathering of essence here. So the gates remain closed, and you should leave.
So, if I solve the fire problem, the city can reopen?
Yes, but that's not my problem, is it? Move along.
How do I get to the priest estate?
Turn around and look southeast. It's on the hill there, by the sunflower fields.
I must leave. It is time to put this essence we have been accumulating to use.
Bloody guards! Just you wait till I get in there! I'll tan your hides! All of you!
Thelos blesses us with sunlight today. Despite everything, please don't tell others about this spot. I like having it to myself.
High Priest, is this sufficient?
Thelos is still angry with you. Clear the plaza of all sand.
With my bare hands?
Thelos created this beautiful world with their bare hands. You are that unnamed with the cursed relic.
If you've heard about me, then it makes things easier. What's going on with the fires? The city is blocked and people could be in danger.
Don't tell me what I already know, curse bearer. Thelos's rage is upon us. There are wraiths everywhere, and we cannot reach the eternal shrines. We enlightened are not the same as you. We are too important to die.
Pathetic, incompetent cowards.
The people are in danger while you do nothing. How do we light these fires? Tell me.
You would light the eternal shrines. Well, why not? After all, you can be useful.
Shorten your sermon, priest, or I might really curse you.
Find oil in the storage room upstairs and use it on the shrines. It will attract the wraiths away from the city. Now go if you must.
You cast away darkness. Help us in toil. Forgive us.
What happened here?
But they don't
Thelos,
know wares like I do.
hear my...
May Thelos light your way. Do you need anything?
Show me your wares.
Sacred flowers and more. If you have tributes, of course.
Away! Do not disturb the prayers!
Well, we weren't looking for this, but interesting. This is about a priest who broke the rules.
What could a priest do to fall from grace and be imprisoned?
Many people have perished in that crater right behind me. A huge wraith lies there. Whoever comes too close falls prey to it. Surely, no one will ever be able to shatter such a creature.
I despise these knights. They should have remained where the Queen dropped them, on the fringes of civilization. I have consulted the scripture. Almighty Thelos declared them a neutral entity in their holy eyes. They were tolerant and benevolent. And how did the knights repay them? They rose up against the sun god, trampling on their magnanimity. The Queen's purge was rightfully done. A shame, then, she did not finish them all. They will cause naught but chaos. Ruin. I will consult the brothers and sisters. Perhaps there is something we can do.
That wraith is powerful. We should not engage for now.
It is healing the other wraiths. We cannot allow this.
There is essence mixed in with this oil.
It will attract the wraiths.
This should lure them, yes. Though to where, I don't know. These fires are of a clever design, burning a mixture of oil and essence.
You sound impressed.
Humans are consistently surprising.
Prepare to fight. If we go too far, we would give our enemy the chance to recuperate.
Success. We should head back to the High Priest.
I am wondering how they plan to lure the wraiths to where they want.
You are concerned?
It is easy to attract wraiths, but you wouldn't want to attract them to yourself.
Pilgrims often ask about the sunflowers that grow in such abundance about the priestly estates. It is a story I relish recalling. There was a time of great famine. Race had chased away the game. Crops had failed across the land. One young priest fell to his knees and prayed. and Thelos did bestow upon him a gift.
High Priest,
a single pouch
is this
of
sufficient?
seeds.
Thelos
The
is
priest
still angry
planted
with
the
you.
seeds, saw
Clear
them
the
grow
plaza
strong.
of all sand.
At full bloom,
With my
the flowers
bare
turned to the
hands?
sun,
Thelos
as if in
created
worship.
this beautiful world with their bare hands.
I have lit the shrines. Will the city be protected now?
So you really are capable. Yes, the Eternal Shrine shall distract the wraiths for the city.
Why are there so many wraiths? And so strong? Is it always like this?
No. If I may correct your ignorance, the wraiths are attracted by the gathering of essence.
It happens every year, for the Essence Blessing ritual.
It is our role to light the...
Enlightened?
What do you want, insolent? Can't you see I was speaking?
But it's the city. Wraiths are at the door of Lethesta. They're calling for help.
What?
Damn it. We have to help.
Wait.
What do you want? I have to go.
Take this. These are the robes of the Holy Guards. They hold great power.
So you can be useful then.
Go, insolent.
I thought lighting those fires would help our cause.
It's inevitable. The priests are meddling with magic they
be
don't
the
understand.
But they don't sell wares like I do. May Thelos light you
Show me your wares.
Sacred flowers and more. If you have tributes, of course.
Thelos will not
keep
forget
your
you.
voice down in this holy place.
All these people. Dead.
This level of destruction. Be careful. Something is coming.
I have never seen its like before.
It must be the thing that killed everyone!
We must take it down.
That ray, so powerful. I feared we were not strong enough.
If it had entered the city, I do not like to imagine.
The people put their trust in these so-called enlightened, yet they are nothing but deceivers, toying with powers they do not understand. Even when you, an unnamed, risk your life to defend such mortals, the priests praise Thelos and the Queen.
I feel it is now my duty to protect the people.
You are but one. The people must learn to take care of themselves.
Let us enter the city. We know what we have to do.
What? How? You saved us. What was that? Magic? Are you with the Enlightened?
Let's say I am. So can you open the gates now?
Sure. Open the gates! Thelos praise you.
Fools. Not realizing Thelos is the reason wraiths exist.
The unnamed with the gauntlet. We were fated to meet again. That relic belongs to me.
You, Captain, are not capable of controlling such an artifact.
If it wasn't for the popularity it brings you, I would have you arrested. Though despite your success thus far, a painful death awaits you.
This unnamed is no longer afraid of you, Morath.
You should be. I have been chosen by Thelos. Soon my power will surpass yours. I look forward to that day. Until then, Gauntlet Bearer, I will leave you in peace.
Dispatching that disciple of Thelos would have brought pleasure.
This is Thelos territory. We do not have time to waste on such fools.
Morath's dedication to that god is unswerving.
Yes. It is that faith that will destroy him. We must now find a reef. He will be near the palace, the upper city.
Hey, gauntlet bearer, over here. Got a message for you from a friend. I was looking for you. Arif wants you to know that he's waiting near the entrance to the palace.
Thank you. You seem to know a lot.
We see a lot in the city. We are always willing to give you information.
What can you tell me about the center of the city?
This here is the market. You can get to the lower and upper city and to the spire. Usually there are many people here.
Is there anyone that could use my help?
I think the fruit vendor had trouble with a thief.
What's been happening around here?
Everyone's focused on the essence blessing for now. The whole city is tense.
I don't need anything right now.
Planning to cook for a loved one? Stop by and get some ingredients here.
You have to help me. Someone stole a box full of apples. He ran away with them. 10 apples. A fortune.
I'll see if I can find him.
Thank you, traveler. That thief also took some of my personal notes, contracts and such. He ran off into the upper city with them. If you were to make sure they do not fall into the wrong hands, I will reward you greatly.
I will see what I can do.
This is the upper city. Do not loiter here. Rather, leave.
Ah, the whispers are true. You are roaming the city.
I know. I've already encountered your little circle.
Then you know we can provide you with information. Well?
What can you tell me about the upper city?
This is the rich part of Leicester. The streets are always clean and the houses are sturdy. It is also the only district with an entrance to the Queen's palace.
What's been happening recently?
A family of nobles was duped into buying tickets to the Essence ritual. Someone made off with a fortune.
Can I help out somehow?
I heard Lady Catherine is missing 2 of her workers, if that's what you want to call them. And apparently the priests have sent some new faces to the prison up north. That's where they lock away the most dangerous prisoners. Dangerous for them, at least.
What's been happening recently?
A family of nobles was...
I don't need anything right now.
This is the upper city. Do not loiter here. Rather.
The essence trade is declining. Only 2 roads remain passable from the city. The road leading east was blocked by a landslide not long ago. A caravan was buried there, and we were not even able to recover the bodies due to a dangerous wraith prowling the area. The road has already been buried by sand, and wraiths have taken over. Things can't go on like this.
Do not disturb the enlightened in the spire. The Essence blessing is underway.
Thelos, O everlasting blaze!
Destroyer of darkness and chaos, bringer of order and luminescence.
We give our life and our essence.
Good luck on whatever it is you're doing.
Do not disturb the enlightened in the spire. The Essence blessing is underway.
My apprentice, you are old enough to learn about the workings of the Essence blessing. As you should know by now, we first have to gather all the essence we need. It is grueling work, but luckily we have many unnamed who are more than willing to dedicate their lives to this. The essence is thrown into the kiln. Thus the substance is cleansed by the heat of Thelos. The pure essence then is filled into barrels. Those are sent to the Queen's flying wraith. This wraith is the only creature allowed into Thelos' realm. And the god awaits. You know how important the Essence blessing is. Find your place. Fulfill your duty. We enlightened are the only ones whose spirits can make it work.
We are not powerful enough yet to crush this.
careful where you step. This is a holy ground.
Huge contraptions to lift up their things, but we have to carry sacks of sand.
I'm busy. Leave me be.
What do you want?
These show of the essence ritual. I've seen such images before. A merchant had imitations of them.
A curious ritual indeed.
There. The essence is brought to the spire, then transported to the kiln. Where the blessing is completed, it is then transported to... a wraith.
Intriguing.
I'm not slacking off, I swear.
No one is allowed into the kiln at this time.
One done, 41 more to go.
Let's just pray the ropes hold.
The enlightened in the spire. The essence blessing is underway.
Out of my way, filthy unnamed!
I was just walking here.
Do not dare address me.
Look at this reward.
I should have been an adventurer. Helm, horse, and hardy wench. A real roustabout.
Did you fall on your head?
Father would never have stood for it, of course, but it may be why I'm not scared of these knights. I mean, it's us they're after, the so-called ruling class. but I must say I'm rather invigorated by their march on the city. We come not to conquer, but to liberate. A noble goal, one not so nobly achieved if history teaches us anything. But change is inevitable. Perhaps I should buy myself a helm at last, and find myself a horse.
I won't spend my whole life here. It will get better.
You look like a rebel. I may have what you need. We've heard rumors about you in the streets.
I know about your little circle.
Then let me tell you a little secret. We have our eyes and ears everywhere. One of us is inside the palace. They saw a woman, dressed very much like one of them knights up there.
When?
A few days ago. Do you need any other information?
Can I help out anywhere?
The refugees in the city could be in danger. Down the alley is someone you can talk to about that. I also heard that the hunters were having problems. Something with Race driving them out of their camp. They had to settle next to the mining road, which leads from the temple to the mining village.
Tell me about the lower city.
Strange things are happening. Go through the arch to find an object that casts a blue light, and be careful. You'll meet lots of broken souls around here.
Anything interesting going on?
Everything seems to be in place for the essence ritual. There's something off, though. Call it a hunch.
I don't need anything right now.
Hey,
You're that gauntlet bearer. Arif told me about you. I have some choice offers, but keep it to yourself.
Let's see what you have.
Take a look, but quietly.
Even here under the eyes of Thelos, my anvil lives. That god's servants could not find it.
Without light, even Thelos is blind.
The sun god's temple casts shadows. We can use this place for our purpose.